You're kidding me.
They're allowing us to go on our own? Dude, this is that to me is not really heard of. I like that. Now it's going to sport mode. Oh yeah. Yes! And this also has a quick shifter on it too. Ooh, that's good. Boom, quick shifter. Ooh! That is a lot of fun. Oh, you can get into a lot of trouble with this thing.
What is up, Shift fam? Today is going to be another great day, like I've always mentioned before. And the reason being for today is, guess what? Go ahead, guess. Don't be bashful, go ahead, guess. Alright, cool. I'm not going to keep you waiting that long. So, like the past couple weeks that I've been showing you guys, I've been trying to do all these events, basically these free events. And they keep popping up on social media, which is really good. I got a text last night from a group of friends in our group chat of motorcycle riding, and what they put up is that in I think the town called Wurtsboro, yeah, Wurtsboro or something like that, W-U-R-S-T Borough, and it's in New York. And what they're having a demo day over at the Harley-Davidson that's there. And the cool thing, like I mentioned before about demo days, is you get to test ride bikes. And they have like different runs of it, right? So it's at different times that people get to go there and ride the bikes. So I would imagine that this year for the demo day, they're having all the 2024, like some of the 24 bikes and maybe most of the 25 bikes that are coming out, whether they're different color waves, different engine sizes, different style like cues that they have on the bikes. But mainly the demo days are to show what's coming in for the new year and getting people to ride those bikes. And again, it's always to try and sell people on bikes too. I mean, why wouldn't you do that for a demo day? So, like I've mentioned before, I go there to test ride different bikes to give you guys reviews on which bikes are good, which bikes are okay, and which ones should you buy versus are probably not worth it. So today, I don't know what they're gonna have there. All I saw was the flyer that my group sent in our group chat, and I just said, hey, you know what, let me go take a couple hours today to go ride out there. It's an hour away that I'm going to be traveling. What up, guys? It's going to be an hour away that I wind up traveling. Ooh, that chipmunk almost died. You guys saw that, right? Ooh, stuck in a rock and a hard place between two bikes. Like I was mentioning, I don't know what bikes are gonna be there, but I'm going to try out as many as I can. And it's an hour away from me. I'm going to enjoy the nice, beautiful cruise there. I think it's towards upstate New York, if I understand it correctly, if I know where it is. And then from there, get to ride back home and give you guys a review on these bikes. They're going to come out in separate videos because depending upon how many bikes I ride, I'm not going to bombard you guys with like 30 minutes of footage every single time. So I'm going to try and keep it short, sweet, and to the point. And the great thing about this is, too, for me at least, I get to practice and hone in on my skills with video editing, trying to do something related to cinematography, and just go from there. And again, this is just something that I really enjoy, and I want to just get out to you guys and give you guys, you know, a view from my eyes. And again, at the end of the day, I'm just gaining more and more experience with all these bikes and all these opportunities. So I thoroughly enjoy it, and I'm glad that I can have the time for this. But let's sit back, relax, enjoy the views up until then, and I'll see you guys when we get there.
This is how you turn the bike on. You just pull that lever back like that.
Okay.
And then this is your mode button up here. Your modes are going to show up right here. The 3 options are rain mode, highway mode, sport mode.
Okay.
You start in rain mode, but work your way through, and it changes on the fly. See rain mode there?
Okay, so you don't have to come to a complete stop then.
No.
Okay.
Now stand the bike up. I got to show you the kickstand because that's one thing that's not quite normal. See that little tab there?
Yep.
Use your heel because the other stuff in the back is the center stand.
Oh, okay, got it. Center stand.
See how it's you know, the first guy that ever rode one of these dropped it because he was struggling trying to get the center stand to go down. You can't do that when you're sitting on the bike.
Yeah.
He ended up falling over.
Okay.
So to start it, you just touch this button here. You just touch it. You don't have to hold it down.
Okay.
And then this also has a quick shift.
Oh, really?
You don't need to use the clutch.
Yeah.
Except for starting and stopping.
Okay, that's awesome. It's good to know. All right. High beam, low beam, cruise control, set, resume. I don't need the hand warmers on.
Yeah, you don't need.
All right, and then mode.
It just goes. A fair warning. Really high RPM. This thing gets real torquey.
Yep, it's 150 equal, 1-to-1. So I've ridden that one before, just not the Pan Am. All right, cool.
So you're good to go, Nigel.
Thank you, Mark. Appreciate it. This is no way. You're kidding me.
They're allowing us to go on our own? Dude, this is that to me is not really heard of. That's really not heard of. Wow, this is actually really cool. So, oh my gosh, yeah, sorry guys. I'm just kind of astounded right now. So I just sat down I just talked to Kevin, as you guys just saw before, and Mark. And for this to just be a self-guided tour, that's freaking amazing. Like, I'm used to going to Bergen County and Garden State when there's demo days and stuff like that. It's, again, you have them giving you a small little tour, as you guys have already seen on my channel before. So I'm actually kind of surprised that they're allowing us to go on our own. But I just have to be mindful of paying attention to the arrows to make sure that I stay on the course. But yeah, back to what you guys are really here for. This is the Pan America 2024 CVO. And I really don't know what much of the difference is compared to the regular Pan America. I know the power output at the very least is still relatively the same. It's like 150 horsepower, something like that, and I think 150 torque is what I remember. But I'll get that verification for you guys soon. But again, it's Harley-Davidson's attempt at making an adventure motorcycle. And from what I've heard and what I understood, okay, that's letting me know that the turn's coming up soon. Unless it's that direction? Is it that direction? Huh. Double arrow, he says make a left, I think. Okay, you can go that way, I guess. Yeah, that... Sorry guys, I'm actually kind of confused right now. Well, we're gonna go forward just in case. It looks like we're supposed to go that way. But that's kind of cool that they give you this opportunity to actually ride these motorcycles. Yeah, so going back to the power. So it's 150 horsepower on the 1250 Rev Max engine, Harley's liquid cooled engine. And again, this is their introduction into adventure motorcycling. It took them quite a long time. Apparently it took them like 10 years to kind of come up with this thing, to actually get it right. And they didn't want to just come up with something that just didn't make any sense. Thank you for visiting. Okay, that makes sense. I should probably go back that way. But yeah, they didn't want to just come out with something, as far as I understand, that's just going to be like, oh, well, we don't really, like, we're going to give you a half-ass effort. We're not going to really try and just get out a adventure motorcycle just for the sake of getting out an adventure motorcycle. No, they actually did very well on this. The travel distance, the seat height is pretty up high. Let's see what the seat height is. 30.4 inches on the low end and 31.4
I think on the high end, because this has adjustable and adaptive ride suspension. So when you come to a stop, I think if you have it set up that way, you can actually get the suspension to lower itself, which is really cool. So when you're in traffic, that's a great thing to have. It's absolutely a great thing to have. Let's just turn around here. Ooh, taking it off-road. Yay, on graveled roads. Nice. Oh, thank you, lady. I appreciate it. Going back to where we were supposed to go. Cool. So again, the Rev Max engine, it's one of the very few liquid-cooled engines that Harley has. It's in the Pan America. It's in the Sportster. I think it's in the new Nightster as well, but the Sportster and Nightster, I think, share like a 950. I think it was a 950 Rev Max engine, where this is a 1250 Rev Max engine. So it's pretty dope. But I like the fact that they're coming out with more liquid cooled stuff. Like, I know mainly they were in like the ultra classics, like the really, really high end motorcycles that Harley had. In terms of comfort, you get all the top-notch qualities in it. I think maybe even in, did it come in? No, not in all the CVOs, or probably did come in all the CVOs, that it was liquid cooled, and you have those big boxes in the front, right, to help the bike in terms of cooling it down. But now they're starting to add it a lot more in their engines, which I'm very appreciative of, because it's like, well, why not just have it liquid cooled? I mean, other motorcycle companies have been doing it for a very long time, as far as I can remember, like the early 2000s or even the late 90s, that they've had liquid cooled engines, and it just helps keep the engine cool. That's what it's supposed to do. It's like your car when you have liquid cooling in your car. So I'm glad that they're actually deciding to do that more often too. And the other thing is, I will say, even though I'm talking about liquid cooling, you know, your vehicle, with my Lowrider S, I gotta say, I don't have a problem with it getting too hot. Now, I know the older motorcycles used to get really hot, that it was uncomfortable to sit on. Like, you could not sit in standstill traffic and feel comfortable on the motorcycle because it just wants to burn you off. Like my dad's dyno switchback, the cover is right here on the right hand side and it's burning your thigh. So if you wear shorts, you are going to get burnt. So it didn't seem like it was the greatest in terms of manufacturing it, but hey, it is what it is. But I'm ranting now. What we're gonna do is we're gonna talk about this thing right here, the Pan America. And we got 3 different modes. We got rain mode, we got sport mode, and we got, I think, eco mode or road mode. So right now I'm in rain mode. That's what they wanted me to do, to kind of like, you know, get used to the bike, kind of get reacquainted with it, and just be safe and, you know, practice precaution. But I've been on this bike before, just not the CVO version. And I'm only 5'10", right? So when I come to a full stop, I'm kind of on my tippy toe, maybe leaning the bike over just a little bit more to get flat-footed. And so far, standing upright, like sitting upright on this motorcycle feels very comfortable. Like I feel really good right now. I feel like I'm sitting on a sofa. Like the suspension, look at this thing. Boom, boom, boom. It's so buoyant and so playful. Oh, this is wonderful. What do you say? You get 209. Yeah, he said get onto 209 and just rip it. All right, cool. Very buoyant suspension. Very comfortable motorcycle. I like that this is adjustable too. I think there's a clip up in the front that can lift it up a little bit higher so the wind goes directly over my head. And yeah, I like it a lot. I really like it. Now let's see. Let's go into the different modes. Okay, this is road mode. Oh, okay, that's a little torquier. Okay, I like that. Now let's go into sport mode. Oh yeah. Yes! And this also has a quick shifter on it too. Ooh, that's good. That is good right there. I'm gonna stay quiet and let it rip. Boom, quick shifter. Ooh, that is a lot of fun. Oh, you can get into a lot of trouble with this thing. Oh, you can get into a lot of trouble with this thing. Wow. What a beautiful road to ride on too. This is great. This is absolutely great. This bike really, really does its job. It handles itself very well on the road. Like it feels very comfortable. I don't feel any bumps underneath me. Now that's also because this road is paved pretty well, but this bike feels very comfortable and planted. So I want to see how it feels in the corners when I come back, and I'll show you guys what that looks like. But Wow. Let's see. Ooh, wow. Wow. That thing packs a punch. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, power turned me into dum-dum. Power turned me into dum-dum. I have like no words after that. It's just inaudible. But holy hell, this is good. When you stand upright, obviously the wind's going over my head a little bit. I feel it as I'm picking up speed, and it's just like throwing my head around just a smidge. But when I keep myself tucked like this, nothing. Just bug guts and the view of the road. Yeah, there we go. Oh, sweet, the mirror is there. Boom. Wow. This feels amazing. So let's try the cruise control. All right, so let's set it up, drop a gear, kind of cruise right here. We got ourselves cruise control on this side, tap it. Ooh, that bird freaked me out. All right, it's on. Now let's set it. Boom, we're at 40 miles an hour. Okay, that's really, wow, this thing feels sturdy. Okay, we're cruising at 40 miles an hour, 41, which is nice. And wow, this actually makes me feel really good right now. I feel like, you know, it's good, proper practice to hold on to the bars, but this is comfortable enough that it just wants to go straight. And wherever I lean the motorcycle is where it's gonna go. So we lean right, boom, lean left, just gentle gestures, gentle movements. Wow, this is actually really cool. So this is the CVO. Just to kind of go over it a little bit too, on the left-hand side, you have the high beam, low beam. You have your cruise control over here that allows you to turn it on, turn it off. You set it, resume it. You also have here your hand warmer, which is really cool because, again, a lot of those adventure guys are going out at different points of the weather, right? Like sometimes a little bit more harsh weathers or just going out camping, that these hand warmers really come in handy. Then we also have the toggle switch over here that indicates, let's see, what we have is we have trip A, trip B. We have our odometer. This thing has 1,773 miles on it. Our temperature outside is 68 degrees Fahrenheit, beautiful 68 degrees. And our range is 180 miles. Wow. Okay, that's nice. That's what it gives you. And then at least on this, what looks like appears to be a TFT dash display, we have the readings of, you can have Bluetooth connection. I don't know if it has Apple Play or Android Auto, whatever that's called. Give me a second, we're turning a little. All right, cool. So trip A, B, and range are all listed on there. You got the time. It lets you know what gear you're in. It's a digital tachometer, which is really cool. That was really bad. My bad, guys. Yeah, and it lets you know about the temperature outside, in the bike, and then the battery. Wow, and it also lets you know how much fuel is in the bike too. Everything is digitized. It's really awesome. But yeah, what's this? What's this? Sending maps? Oh, we got navigation, music, paired to the motorcycle, settings, and home mode. That's awesome. Is that a police officer? Oh, probably is. And then we also have our directionals here, which I would imagine they're self-canceling. And then you also have your horn. Let's hear that. Oh, that's weak. But okay, it's a horn nonetheless. And then on your right side, you have your modes. The way you turn on this motorcycle is you flip the switch down, and then all you have to do is just tap the button. Let's get ourselves a little bit faster so this guy doesn't have to worry about me. Boom. Yeah, okay, we're 55 here. I don't want to hold him back. So yeah, on the right side, all you have to do is flip this switch down, tap it. You don't have to hold it, from what Mark was saying before. So you tap it, turns right on. You have your hazards on this side, volume up, down, switching between pages over here, and pause and play. And then at the bottom, you have traction control, and then also, I'd imagine this little thing down here, the person speaking, is you get to have a comm system as well with this. Is that a stabilizer? Ooh, they added a stabilizer bar? That's really cool. And then also that comes with this is you get the higher mirrors. You also get the hand guards as well, which block a lot of the wind and a lot of debris from hitting you in your knuckles. And then again, the adjustable windscreen, which is really cool. So now let me just stop somewhere to give you guys a real quick walk around of this bike.
to show you how really cool it is. Also, the trick about this bike is back here where it's going to be a little counterintuitive. This is the center stand, right? What you want to do is click on this little tab right here in front of the shifter that pushes out the actual kickstand to the motorcycle. So let's just get a look at this damn thing. Okay, 25th anniversary for CVO, 1999 to 2024. That's really cool. You get the luggage rack in the back that comes with cargo. You already get the pre-mounted hardware for the saddlebags. Let's see, chain drive already comes with the 2-up setup. And look at that, that's that Revolution Max engine right there. Oh, nice color wave that comes with it too. This is really cool. That's a quick shifter in the front. It already comes with crash guards too, just in case you lay this puppy down. Apparently from what Mark was saying is somebody already laid this down when they try to kick back the center stand instead of kicking back the actual kickstand. But look at that thing in all its glory. Wow, 2-to-1 pipes. That Rev Max engine looks absolutely beautiful. Nice coloring with this bike. I did not think I would like this much in red. Wow. Let's get back on. Look at the stitching in the seat. So pretty. Okay, and like I was saying, me leaning over, I can flat-foot it, but me when I lift up the bike, let's see. All right, I'm on my tippy toes. And let's just go over it real quick. You have 2024 unique model features, Rev Max 1250 engine, CVO custom paint and aluminum trim package with legendary orange accent, black CVO badge, aluminum side cases, top case, and adventure duffel. Choose from 6 selectable ride modes: road, sport, rain, off-road, off-road plus, and create your own custom mode. 6.8 color TFT touchscreen that displays all instrumentation and infotainment functions. Seat height, laden, low, and high, 30.4 to 31.4. Fuel capacity is 5.6 to 21.2. Not 21.2, but 5.6, and I'd imagine that's like a metric meter too. Running order weight is 659 pounds, probably 299 kilos. Engine is the Rev Max engine. All right, let's head back and bring this puppy, because I don't know if they have a GPS on this thing, and I don't want them coming after me. Plus, I also want to ride other bikes today. Hee. Wow, this thing's really comfortable. Ooh, coming at you quick. All right, there we go. Enjoy the ride back, ladies and germs. I'm gonna try and ask them to see if I can get my other camera mounted on here, or maybe do I just do it? Is it better to ask for permission or to ask for forgiveness? We'll find out. Do you guys know why there's fences around cemeteries? Because everybody's dying to get in. Yeah, I know it was a bad joke, but it found its place. It found its place, and I enjoyed it. Thank you. And, oh, I almost went for the center stand.